welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm sorry that I sound a little sickly because I got a cold. Here I got me some tea that I'm going to be sipping on because I need something on my throat. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I do have clothes on, don't do me, I just got some short pajamas on. So let me pull up the questions. Okay, so I'm gonna start by answering the most commonly asked question, which is, when did I start my spiritual journey? I started my spiritual journey, I would say, what year is it? 2023. I would say in 2020 is when I had my awakening. So 3 years ago is when I had my awakening, and I would definitely say I started my journey then. My sister actually triggered this awakening for me. She was like, "Dana, you gotta watch this video. Like, this guy talks about crazy stuff." And she was just basically saying how, like, this guy was just talking about all kinds of stuff that just made sense. Basically, yeah, I started my journey, and someone else asked, how did I know I was spiritually inclined or in tune, or however you want to say it. 3 years ago when I started, I definitely was spiraling. I was spiraling when I started finding out so much information about life, the world, how things really are, how the system was built to keep us, in a low vibration. I could go on and on and on, but I was spiraling. And really, I was in like the dark night of the soul. Basically, the dark night of the soul is like a very like dark period in your life where you're not into it yourself, but you're very like disconnected from the world. You're disconnected from like a lot of things, and I was really disconnected because I was just very angry that like I've been lied to my whole life about almost everything. So I was just trying to figure out how to process the information I knew. But when I knew I was spiritually like tapped in and like that I had a gift for real was 2021, when I had graduated from high school. I was watching readings for a long time before then. I would say for like a few years. My sister again put me on. She was like, "Deja, look at these videos." Or actually, no, I was being nosy. I was like, what are you watching? Like, it would be these girls giving readings on YouTube, and she would be watching pick a card readings, and I was like, what do they do? What do they do? Like, being nosy. And then, one day I gave in and I tried it out for myself. And I was like, how does she know that about me? Like, oh my God, girl, I ain't even met you a day in my life. How you know my life? How do you know that? And I just was always fascinated with the fact that I can resonate so deeply with something someone is saying to me that I've never even met before. Like, how you know this about me? I ain't even met you. So then that's when I was like, okay, I really do feel like I can do this myself, because all my life I literally would give people advice. I always was that person that people came to when they needed, words of encouragement or advice or whatever you want to call it. And, I've always had that like healing nature within me. So I was like, I really want to help people somehow, some way. And then I found readings and I was like, I really want to do this. And then there's this metaphysical store that I go to over here. And I was like, telling the ladies in there, like, they're so nice and welcoming, and I was telling them, I was like, I don't think I know enough about tarot. Like, I want to get into it, but I feel like I don't know enough. And she was like, well, you being in here definitely, says a lot about you and all of this. So, there's a guide in the deck within itself, and just give it a try. And from there, that's when my sister, she pushed me more into doing it. She was like, you really got it. Like, you really need to do this. And yeah, to the next question. Next question is favorite zodiac sign and least favorite zodiac sign. Favorite zodiac sign and least favorite zodiac sign. So I'm gonna start off with my least favorite zodiac sign. And don't come for me, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. I just don't vibe with Geminis. I'm sorry. I don't vibe with Geminis. I cannot get beside Geminis. I done had one too many in my life. I'm not gonna do too much, but just know Geminis are my least favorite. My most favorite zodiac sign is, can never decide between Tauruses and Virgos. All of the Tauruses that I have met in my life, I love them so much. Like, oh my gosh, I love Tauruses so much. But then it's like I've had quite a few Virgos in my life, and it's like, oh my god, I love them so much. If I had to choose, I would have to go with a Taurus. Tauruses are so sweet and genuine and kind and so wholehearted. Like, I don't know. I just love Tauruses. We are a Taurus stand. Okay. Okay, next question. Someone asked me what black woman inspires me. What black woman inspires me? I would have to go with Megan Thee Stallion. She is a strong woman from the inside and out. That girl has had the whole world against her. When what happened with her and Tori happened, the whole world was against her, saying she was lying about what happened to her. Nobody was believing her, nothing. And even before then, like, I just love her and her story and her energy that she brings. She's so unapologetically herself. She inspires a lot of women who are tall, like myself, to be more confident in who they are and to not like care about what people have to say, and just be a hot girl. Okay, be that girl. Just recently, like, she took like a social media break. She was on social media for a long time because of what was going on with trial with her and Tori. People were still trying to say Megan was lying and doing this and doing that, and I don't know, it's just like, I really feel like Megan's a very strong woman. She finished college. Like, that girl be on her P's and Q's. She's not just a music artist, baby. She's a businesswoman. She gets it done. Okay, so she is. If I had to say somebody inspires me, Megan Thee Stallion. Someone asked me how long did it take for me to finish esthetician school. It took me four and a half months. Yeah, 4.5 months to finish esthetician school. Someone asked me what is my favorite color and some future goals that I want to achieve. My favorite color is pink. Pink. Yes. And as far as future goals goes and what I want to achieve, I definitely want to have like something going on within the beauty industry, having my own line, moving out, and to me this is a goal. Being more disciplined within managing my money and really like being consistent with things that I genuinely want out of life. Showing up for myself, being consistent and things like that. That is a goal I have because I do feel like I struggle with consistency sometimes. So yeah, those are like short term, long term type of goals I want to achieve. The next question is, what's a good memory you have of me? The what a good memory I have of you, the times we had together in school, skipping class, doing stuff we had no business doing. You already know. I ain't even finna get into detail, but you are, girl. We was living the vida loca, literally. Someone asked me, how do you find motivation or keep having it? Do you make time for yourself? So I would say, how do I keep motivation is it that's a really hard question because it is hard for me to keep motivation because I lack discipline. It is hard for me to keep consistency and stay consistent in things because I lack discipline. Um so as far as getting back into the route, like I guess you could say like I do have some type of motivation going on at some point. What keeps me motivated is goals that I have or things that I want to achieve, or me becoming the best version of myself. I know that if I keep thinking in this way or hanging out with these same type of people, or if I keep doing this certain thing or being around people who do certain things that I'm trying to get out of, or motivated as far as achieving things, I will watch certain YouTubers who are, wouldn't say living the life that I want to live, but who inspire me to be better, who inspire me to really tap into who I truly am and who I can truly be. You know, I try to watch people who are inspiring and people who have a, you know, just good head on their shoulders. Whenever I'm feeling down, reflecting and journaling is also another thing that keeps me, I don't know if it that necessarily keeps me motivated, but it's something that I do to make time for myself. Journaling and reflecting, it is a balance. It's like a battle for me, creating time for myself or making time for myself, because either I'm working a lot and then I'm sleeping through the days and things like that, which is going to change here soon because I'm changing my schedule. But yeah, I definitely do make time for myself when I can. As of recently, I have been more consistent with making time for myself and putting myself first and doing the things that I love at least a few times throughout the week and stuff like that. But as far as keeping myself motivated, I try to either read books or remember my why. You know, why am I doing X, Y, and Z? Why do I want this out of life? Whatever it is, I always remember my why. Or I'll try to watch certain YouTubers that will inspire me that will motivate me and help uplift me and give me words of encouragement to keep going and to know that, you know, things take time. Great things take time. Things that you want to achieve in life always take time. It takes time. It doesn't happen at the snap of a finger. I always make sure to stay up on my affirmations whenever I'm falling off or lacking. Read a book maybe. I want my own custom built home. My own custom built home. And yeah, I really want to be an inspiration and someone that people look to whenever they're in a dark period in their life. Someone that can help bring people out of dark periods in their life and heal them and really like trigger a lot within people to make them realize that they have the power to create their realities. I really want to be that person. I want to be like a motivator. I want to be someone who is empowering to others, you know, like I just want to be able to give back. That is something that I'm passionate about, giving back and really helping people realize that like you can do this. Like you literally can do this. You can create your reality. Quite literally. Someone asked me, what does being vegetarian mean to you? And all I know for me is that I don't eat meat anymore, and I do not be eating healthy for a vegetarian as much as I should. Like, I don't incorporate as much nutrients and fruits and veggies as I should. This is something I know. Because when you don't eat meat anymore, it takes that much more effort to get those nutrients into your diet as a vegetarian or as a vegan. But being vegetarian, you know, for me, cutting out meat, it means a lot. It means a lot, and that's another topic for another video. Going on in my body like that, I don't even want to say it. It's just, that's another topic for another day. Okay, y'all, that is it for the video today. Thank you to everyone that left questions for me to ask, for me to be able to make this video. I love and appreciate all of you. And until next time, TTYL.